good morning, good afternoon, good evening, happy weekend. I don't know when you're watching this. Hi, I hope you're doing well. So this is Cardio and Tone, which usually happens on Mondays at 11 a.m. And hopefully soon we can get back to being together outside and doing some classes. But for today, we'll make the best of it, we'll make the most of it, and let's go ahead and get started. So, same way, every time, $2 between your feet, hip width apart, pull that string tight at the top of your head, and we'll go up to our toes and back on our heels. Toes, heels, toes, and heels. Find your breath. Work on filling up those lungs from the bottom up. Keeping the knees slightly bent, keeping your core engaged. Not breaking at those hips, nice and tall. Good, let's go ahead and move to some knee circles. And reverse those knee circles. Good, let's stand tall with your hands on your hips and do some hip circles. Might need to change the width through the feet, move your hips a little more. And reverse. Make sure you're feeling that weight shift in your feet, getting those hips moving. Good. Now we'll stand tall and take the left hand and reach straight down the left leg. Doing a little side bend. Stand tall and take that same hand and reach over to the opposite wall. Good. Let's do that again. Left hand straight down the left hand. Your left leg. Reach up and over. Good. Moving easy, breathing easy. Doing your best to keep that weight equal in your feet and not leaning forward. Let's do 2 more here. Reaching a little bit farther, a little bit farther. Feeling this stretch. Open up your rib cage. From your hip on up to your armpits. Good. Let's do the same on the right side. Ready? Right hand reaches straight down the right leg. Stand tall. Reach over. Taking your time. Warming up nice and slow. We'll work a little bit faster, a little bit later. Take your time here. Let's do 2 more on this side. Keeping those knees slightly bent. Doing a side bend, straight down. Come up and over. Good. Bring your thumbs towards your armpits and we're swimming with your elbows. Up and over, up and over, up and over. And backstroke. Good, and relax. All right, now we're gonna do the 2-legged hamstring stretch. Feet are at least hip width, keeping your knees slightly bent and your spine in a line. Nice and easy, we hinge over at the hips. And stand tall. Chin away from your chest will help your spine stay in line. Always keeping those knees slightly bent and the weight in your heels. Let's do 2 more here. Breathing out on your way down will help you go even farther. Feel that stretch and stand tall. I've got 1 more left. All right, let's do our 1-legged hamstring stretch now. Kicking 1 foot out with your heel on your ground and the toes to the sky. Bend that back knee and move the hips back. Good. Your hips move back and your weight moves to this back leg. Still keeping your spine in a line. Breathe out. Good, and let's do 2 more here. And 1 more. All right, we're going over to the other side, doing the same thing. Heel on the ground, toes up. Bend that back knee, move the hips back. Again, taking your time. Going a little bit farther each time. Standing up tall each time. Going through that full range of motion. Good, and let's do 2 more. And 1 more. All right, let's move into our open book. So your feet should be at least hip width apart here. Hands come up and the shoulders stay down. One hand stays in front and we follow the other hand all the way around with our eyes. Bring it back and do the same on the other side. We're trying to rotate through the spine here. So eyes follow that hand the whole way around. Breathe. That'll help you rotate even farther. Relax the shoulders. Keeping your feet anchored in the ground. Even weight in both feet. Doing your best not to lean forward or back or either side. Stand tall. Let's do 2 more on each side here. And 1 more. All right, shake it out. So we're now going to go into our cat, or excuse me, not the cat-cow. The cow and the camel is what I like to call it. Keeping those feet $2 apart. Let's go ahead and start with the cow. We squeeze the shoulders back and tip the pelvis forward. Camel, shoulders roll forward and we tip the pelvis back. Good. Cow, open up your chest. Camel, pull your belly button to your spine. Let's see if you can see this a little bit better. Breathing in with the cow and out with the camel. Again, breathe in with the cow and out with the camel. And let's do a few more with your own breath. Always keeping the knees slightly bent. Always keeping the weight in your heels. Squeeze the shoulders together with the cow. Pull them apart with the camel. Let's do 2 more of each here. Good, and shake it out. All right, let's do our hydrants and our super dog. So starting with our hydrants first. That's where we raise the leg to the outside. We're working on standing tall and keeping your shoulders level here. So we bring the feet about hip width, yeah? We're gonna shift the weight, keep pulling that string tight as you raise your foot. Good. Bring it back down. Pull the string, raise your foot. That's 2, we're doing 5. 3, standing tall, shoulders level. 4, and 5. Good, shake it out. All right, doing the same on the other side. Shift the weight, keep those shoulders level, raise the foot. Easy, back down, that's 1. 2, pull the string, raise your foot. 3, 4, and 5. Good job. Shake it out. All right, now we're going into our super dogs. We raise an arm and lift the opposite leg behind, okay? So your foot doesn't have to come up off of the ground. You can leave your toes on the ground if you'd like, but let's try and get that leg straight. Not a bent knee, straight leg. Push that heel away. Okay, here we go. Feet are hip width, shoulders are down. We raise the hand, lift the opposite leg. Bring it back down with control. That's 1. 2, squeeze those shoulders down and back. 3, 4, good, breathe. 5, shake it out. And let's do the same on the other side, keeping those hips square with your chair. Ready? Raise. Easy down. 1, squeezing the shoulders down and back. 2, straight leg, yeah? 3, 4, and 5. Good. Shake it out. All right, now let's move into that rhythm step. It's 3 steps, holding 1 foot up on that 3rd step for a 3 count. You can bring your knee forward. You can kick the foot to the outside. You can leave your toes on the ground, okay? I'm looking for good body position, so hold on to the chair or the counter if you need to. Looking for you to take those 3 steps, find that good body position, and hold it strong, all right? Here we go. Space between the feet, head up. Focus your eyes on something not moving. Ready, and step. 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. 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 1, 2, 3, and hold it. 3. Good job. I always consider that first one to be a warm-up, okay? So shake it out, and let's take some notes of what we just did, all right? Some awareness about what our body position was and what our behavior was. So, did you feel that string tight at the top of your head the whole time? Did you pull your shoulders down and back? Was your core braced? Did you pick up your toes, pick up your feet? I'm lucky enough that I can see myself right here in front of you. So if you have a mirror or something that you can move around to watch yourself, try to do that, okay? Or maybe you have a neighbor across the way. They can see you from their back door. Ask them how you look. Or ask your partner who might be right next to you, okay? Take turns. Shoulders level, string tight at the top of your head. Here we go, 2nd time through. Ready? And step. 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. 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 1, 2, 3, and hold it. 3. Hey, good job. Shake it out. All right. And now we're going to go ahead and move to our heel raises. So that's pulling that string and lifting ourselves up to our toes, coming back down, ready to go right back up. So not rocking back at the heels, not letting your chest drop forward. Nice and tall, strong the whole time. Here we go. 10 times, and we're going to hold for 10 on that last one. Here we go. Brace the core, shoulders down, pull the string, ready, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, shake that out. All right, let's move on. Bring the toes in and the heels out, keeping the knees slightly bent and standing tall. Ready, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and shake that out. All right, next we have the toes out and your heels in, but still keeping $2 down there between those heels, nice and tall. Ready, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, shake it out. And stretch it out. Maybe it's a big step back with your heel down, or maybe it's your toes against the back of your chair, or wherever you need to do to find that stretch you're looking for. All right, when you feel like you're sufficiently stretched, let's do it again. And the second time around, we're gonna go just a little bit quicker than what we just did, okay? Feet are hip width and toes are forward. Not only are we gonna go a little bit quicker, we're gonna add a bit of a challenge, okay? So this first time, on the hold, I want us to do a toe march. So up on the toes, picking up our feet, doing your best not to let those heels touch the ground. On the hold, here we go. Toes forward, head up. Ready, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Try to keep those shoulders level. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Shake it out. All right, the next one, we have our toes in and our heels out. Knees are slightly bent. This time, I want you to scan the room from top to bottom, bottom to top. You can use just your eyes or move your whole head for more of a challenge. Okay, remember the distance at which you look is going to make a difference. If you're looking from the ceiling to the floor, that's going to be more challenging than just looking at the top of a picture frame to the bottom of the picture frame. And how quickly you do it is also going to be more of a challenge. All right, here we go. Head up, eyes up, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good job. Shake it out. All right, last one. The toes are out and the heels are in, but we're still keeping $2 between those heels. This time, on the hold, I want you to tell me girls' names that begin with the letter B, as in Betsy, but you can't use that one. Here we go. Head up, eyes up, ready, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, shake it out. Stretch it out. All right, so back to those girls' names that begin with the letter B. Can't use Betsy, so what did you say? Someone said Betty, Bitsy, Beatrice, Biddy. I do know a Biddy. I know one of those. All right, good job. All right, shake it out, stretch it out. All right, we're gonna skip the clock today, but that's a good exercise that you can do on your own. You don't need me to say the numbers out loud. That's just an added challenge to it. You can pretend that you're standing in the middle of the clock and just go from 12 all the way back around to 12 and then reverse. Okay, do that with either foot, and then you alternate feet going around that clock and reverse again. Nothing too tricky about it. Okay, you're just trying to move around. So, before we went on this hiatus or this break of gathering together here in the fitness center for class, we had a little bit of time right in the middle of the class where we took a break, and I called it Fortunate Fridays. Usually on a Friday, we talk about things that we were grateful for, fortunate to have. Cardio and Tone, however, is on a Monday, and so I was thinking, what could we call these Mondays? And I'm gonna say, I wanna call these Mondays Making the Most Mondays, making the most of it. During this time when things are really different and can some things be a bit more challenging than usual, you got to just make the most of it and do the best that you can do. So let's talk about making the most of it. What is something that you've done? It doesn't have to be this past weekend. It doesn't have to be even in this last week. But what is something that you've done where you've had to say, hey, I'm just going to make the most of it. Don't have everything that I need. Things aren't so convenient, but I'm going to make the most of what I have right now. So I'll tell you one thing that I have done. My family comes along with me sometimes. Is this whole situation has caused our rugby season to be canceled. And some of you may know that I play rugby, and I took some time off and just got back into it. So having this season canceled was a bit of a disappointment, but before the official word came down, we made the decision that I just wouldn't participate, given the nature of the sport. However, I miss rugby so much. So every Saturday, which is usually when rugby matches happen, every Saturday is a rugby day. So I have a collection of rugby jerseys at home, and every Saturday I put on one of those rugby jerseys and work outside or do some work around the house or take a walk, or really I try to do something that makes me sweat in that jersey. And I just call it a rugby day, just because I have the jersey on and I've been sweating, and I might even call up a friend, another teammate or an old teammate, and have a cold beverage with them, because that's what you do. After a rugby match, you get together with the other team and you have a cold beverage. So that's how I've made the most of this time, being socially distancing and not being with my teammates or on the rugby pitch. I wear a rugby jersey every Saturday and call up a friend and have a cold beverage. So I would love to hear what you guys are doing to make the most of this time. Do the best you can with the situation. So Feel free to give me a call or email me, or you can even leave a comment under this video. And let's just share some of the things that we're doing to make the most of the situation. All right? Is that a good break? You ready for some work? Okay, let's do it. So today we're going to have 4 exercises, and we are going to go through those exercises for 4 rounds today. Each of those exercises we'll do for about 20 seconds, and we'll have about 10 seconds of rest in between. After each round, you'll have an even longer amount of time for rest, okay? So we're going to go into the next round fully rested and putting forth some really good effort. But remember, you're not competing with this video. You're not competing with me. You're not competing with your neighbor or your partner who might be doing the exercises next to you or across the way. You're doing what's best for you. I do expect you to start breathing heavier, for your heart rate to go up. Hey, if you sweat, that'll make me really excited. Please call me and let me know that you had a bead of sweat that came down your face. That would make my day. All right? But if you're feeling any kind of chest pain, any pain in your legs, stop. Sit down, take a break. If it subsides and you want to get back into it, then that's fine. If not, then call the clinic or just don't restart that exercise again. Find some other way to modify it and bring down that intensity, right? Talk about bringing down the intensity, bringing down that heart rate, not breathing as heavy. But if you want to increase the intensity, then you can move faster, you can make the movement bigger, or you can use weights. If you have weights at home, go ahead and pick them up. That's going to increase the intensity of any of these exercises. If you would like some weights, then give me a call or an email, and we'll give you some weights through our loan equipment program, or equipment loan program. Alrighty? So here we go. Those 4 exercises. The first one is going to be step jack. Step jack. So that's usually performed standing. We bring our feet together, take a big step out to the side, and hands up. Bring the feet back together, and then we go to the other side. Okay? This is a step jack. A step jack. If we want to modify that, we can do this seated. Again, it's moving that knee out to the side. Bring the hands up. Knee out, hands up. That's how we do it seated. Got it? Great. Exercise number 2 is our Woodchopper. Okay, this one is usually done standing as well. Feet nice and wide. We drop the hips back and bend the knees. Hands come up. Hands up, squat down, stand up, drop the hands. Stand up, drop the hands, just like if we are chopping wood with the wood chopper. You can do the same thing seated. You can use just the arms here. You can do a double chair kick. Or if you want to make it bigger and more intense, then you can stand up out of your seat and sit back down. Stand up, sit back down. That's making it bigger and more intense without using any weight. That's the Woodchopper, exercise number 2. Then we have our double chair kick. Double chair kick, seated, nice and tall. We kick up the feet, bring them back down. Kick up the feet, bring them back down with control. You can do like me and not touch the ground. That takes a little bit more core strength, okay? Or you can kick up one leg and then the other. That's a modification, making it a little bit less challenging, okay? Exercise number 3. Exercise number 4, I'm calling this the iron cross. Iron cross. It's a sit-up. Arms out to the side, but we're keeping those shoulders down. Not up here. No turtlenecks. Down. We go back, keeping those arms out. Sit up tall. Easy back. Up tall. Doing your best not to move those hands forward or back or up and down. Iron cross. All right? So exercise number 1, what do we have? Step jacks. Yes, stepping out to the side. Hands up. Exercise number 2, woodchopper. Woodchopper. Number 3, so double chair kick. Number 4, iron cross is number 4. Keeping those arms out, trying not to move those hands. All right, here we go. 4 exercises, doing this for 4 rounds today, 20 seconds each exercise. Let's go ahead and get started. Round number 1, exercise number 1 is what? The woodchopper, that's right. Here we go. Or no, it's not the woodchopper. It's the step jack. Okay, here we go. Exercise number 1. Round number 1, step jacks. And we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Step it out, hands up. Move it at your own pace, not my pace, not your neighbors, not your partners. But let's try to keep moving. Challenge yourself if you can. Move a little quicker, step a little bigger. And time. Good work, that's 20 seconds. What's exercise number 2? It's the woodchopper, that's right. If we're standing, get those feet nice and wide. 3, 2, 1, drop it down. Hands up, stand up. Hands down, drop it down. I showed you a different sequence at the beginning, but it doesn't really matter. Let's keep your head up, keep your chest up. And time, good work. Exercise number 3, what is it? It's the double chair kick. We'll sit down for this one, but we're not resting. 3, 2, 1, kick. Toes up, sitting tall. Doing your best not to let that chest lean forward and back. Keeping everything else still. Good work, sitting tall, pull that string. And time. All right, exercise number 4. What are we doing? Iron cross, sit up, hands out. 3, 2, 1, go. Make sure you're breathing here. Doesn't matter how you do it, just make sure you keep doing it. Shoulders down. And then we sit tall, not forward. And time, good work. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Relax your shoulders, your neck. Pull that breath all the way down to your belly. Filling up those lungs from the bottom up. Great, good first round. I like that this is kind of like us being in class. I make mistakes. I am human. I mess up sometimes, often. But that's how we keep it authentic and real for you guys, like we're in person together. All right? I don't need you to call me and call me out. I can see it right here. And I watch these recordings over and over again. So I can see all the times that I messed up. But we're in this together. You guys are right here with me. Here we go. Round number 2. Round number 2. Let's start with exercise number 2, which is what? The woodchopper. That's right. I'm going to do it modified this time. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Woodchopper. I'm doing the modification. You don't have to. You might do the standing. But I'm going to make this modification harder. I'm going to add the double chair kick. Still sitting up tall, not leaning forward and back. And time. Good work. Exercise number 3, what is it? It's the double chair kick. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Kick it up. Sitting tall. Not doing this. Not a seesaw. Nope. Nice and tall. If we want to modify, we kick one foot up and bring both of them down. Whoop, one up. Both down. And time. Good work. It's exercise number 4. It's that iron cross sit-up. Arms are out, keeping the shoulders down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep those shoulders down and back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Head up, spine in a line. Good job. Feet on the ground. And time. Great. And what are we missing? That's right, number 1, which was the step jacks. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Stepping out. Arms up. Let's shift that weight too. Modified version. We're seated. Step into the side. Almost done. Hands up. And time. Good work. Whew. Shake it out. Find your breath if you lost it. You're doing great. Like I said, we're in this together. I'm feeling my heart rate start to go up, breathing a little heavier, and that is normal, okay? If you feel any pain or dizziness, take a longer break. Breathe, breathe, breathe. All right, so we're going into round number 3. That means we're halfway done. Round number 3, let's go ahead and start with our double chair kick. And which exercise was that? The double chair kick, which number? That's right, it's exercise number 3. Let's go ahead and get started. Round 3, exercise number 3, double chair kick. 3, 2, 1, go! Keep those feet up, toes to the sky. Sitting tall, we're pulling that string up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Modified version, you kick one up and then the other. Both come down. Less than 5 seconds. And time, good work. We're going to the iron cross, which is number what? 4, that's right. Hands up, shoulders down. 3, 2, 1, go. Pulling those shoulders down and back. It's okay if the hands don't come up to shoulder height. Just do your best not to move the arms wherever they are. Less than 5 seconds. And time. Good job. Step jacks are next. Which number is that? Number 1. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Stepping out. Hands up. Good work. Come on, keep moving. Let's do 2 in a row here. Travel with it. A little bit more intense, less than 5 seconds left. And time, good job. All right, Woodchopper is next. Woodchopper, which number is that? Number 2, let's do it. Hands up, 3, 2, 1, drop it down. Keep your head up, keep your eyes up. That helps keep your chest up. Weight in the heels. Remember, you can do this seated as well for a modification. And time. Hey, good job. And to round number 3. Shake it out. Catch your breath. You feel that heart racing, don't just sit immediately down. Try to walk it out. All right, cooling down nice and slow. And we're not even cooling down yet. We got one more round. Round number 4. We'll take a little bit more time. Shake it out. All right, round number 4. I'm switching up the order on you, okay? We got that blood moving, going to the brain, going to the rest of our body. Let's see if we can do a little challenge here. So switching up the order on you a little bit. Let's do exercise number 3. Round 4, exercise number 3. And which exercise is that? Double chair kick. That's right. Here we go. 4th and final round. Round number 4, double chair kick. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Kick it up. Toes up. Unless you're doing the modified version, still bringing both feet down with control. Don't let them fall on you. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And time. Good work. Let's go ahead and move to your step jacks. Your step jacks. Which number is that? Number 1. That's right. Let's do it. Nice and tall or seated. 3, 2, 1. Go. Step jacks. I'm traveling with it. You can stay in place and just step to the side. Good work. And time. Hey, good job. Halfway done with this final round. Let's go ahead and go to the iron cross sit-up. Iron cross sit-up is number what? Number 4. That's right. Let's do it. Sitting down. Hands come up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Sit up tall. Keep your feet on the ground. Don't move your hands. Good job. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Final round. Pull that string tight, spine in the line. 5 seconds here, come on. And time. All right, last one. What are we missing? Which exercise? Number 2, it's the Woodchopper. Let's do it, seated or standing, whatever you want to do. 3, 2, 1, drop it down. Weight in the heels. Hips back if you're standing. Let's make it a little bit tougher. Let's go all the way down, all the way up. Keep your head up. Keep your chest up. 5 seconds, come on. Keep moving. And time. Hey, good job. 4 rounds, 4 exercises. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Walk it out. Letting that heart rate come down, nice and slow. If you feel dizzy though, go ahead and have a seat. Trying your best to pull that breath all the way down. Fill up those lungs from the bottom up. Relax your neck, your shoulders, release that tension. Hey, good job. Let's go ahead and do our cool down. If you want to stay standing, you can stay standing right now, or you can sit down and reach up and over. Breathe. And the other side. And the other side. And the other side. All right, you'll need to sit down for this one. And sit back. Kick both feet up and do circles going in the same direction. And reverse those circles. Quality over quantity, take your time here. Just go in opposite directions, making the biggest, bestest circles you can. And reverse those opposite directions. Good, keep those feet going. With one hand, let's put up our umbrella. With the other hand, let's smell the flowers. Good job. All right, let's bring your feet and your knees over to one side of the chair. We want to keep our feet flat on the ground. Pull that string tight to lengthen your spine, and we'll rotate the upper body. Shoulders down, breathe, breathe, breathe. Good, now let's stretch the hip flexor, bringing that front leg back. Pointing your knee down, squeeze your glutes. Good, all right. One more time on this side. We'll sit tall and rotate. Pull that string at the top of your head. And relax. Stretch out the hamstring. Heel down, toes up, hinging forward. And relax. Let's go over to the other side and do the same thing. Feet flat on the ground, keeping the knees apart. Let's rotate the upper body. Shoulders down, chin raised. And relax. Let's stretch the hip flexor. Sitting tall. Feeling that stretch in the front of this hip here. Good. One more time. Feet flat, and let's rotate. Breathing easy. And relax. Stretching your hip flexor or your hamstring. This is the hamstring stretch. Good. Let's come back to the front. And go right into our head rotation. Dropping your chin down to your chest. Moving your ear to your shoulder. Tip the head up and over, other ear to other shoulder. And drop your chin back down. Taking your time. Relax your shoulders. And reverse if you haven't already. And head up, eyes up. So open up your arms and give yourself a big hug. Drop your elbows down, drop your chin. Again, relax your shoulders. Allow your chin to fall. And look up. One more time, we'll open up your arms and flip-flop other arm on top. Drop your elbows, drop your chin. And look up. Let's take one hand and put it behind your head. Unless that shoulder doesn't feel well, then you bring your elbow in front. And we're gonna push up, bring that elbow closer to your head. And relax, other side, hand behind the head, reach for your elbow, bring it closer. And relax, let's flex your bicep this time and feel that stretch a little bit more. And relax, other side, flex, 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 feel the stretch. And relax. Let's take your left hand and put it behind your back. You look to your right and drop your chin down to your chest. And look up. Keep looking to your right. If you want an extra stretch, you can bring your right hand behind your head and everything comes down. And look up. Let's do the same on the other side. The right hand goes behind your back. And you look to your left, dropping your chin down to your chest. Release that tension in your neck and allow your chin to fall. And look up. Keep looking to your left. If you want an extra stretch, bring your left hand behind your head and everything comes down. And look up. All right, last one. Let's stretch out that left leg. Heel on the ground and toes to the sky. We'll sit tall. Do your best to keep that spine in a line and reach for your thigh, your knee, your calf, then the toes. Back to the calf. knee, thigh, and up again. Thigh, knee, calf, toes, calf, knee, thigh. Twice more, thigh, knee, calf, toes, calf, knee, thigh. Last time, thigh, knee, calf, past the toes, back to your calf, knee, thigh, and other side. I'm going to show you a different view. Heel down, toes up, sitting tall, reach for your thigh, knee, calf, toes, calf, knee, thigh, and again, thigh, knee, calf, toes, calf, knee, thigh, twice more, thigh, knee, calf, toes, calf, knee, thigh, last time, thigh, knee, calf, past the toes, calf, knee, thigh, and done. Hey, great job today. Thank you for joining me. And again, send in some of the ways that you're making the most out of this time of social distancing and just being aware of our health and what we're doing to protect it. Alrighty. I miss you. So long. Good day. Let me know how I can help, and thanks for tuning in. Bye.